Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Aspire to Inspire with me, Robin E. I am so excited, y'all. We got a special guest in the building today, okay? She's a phenomenal community leader. She's making some big things happen, bringing a big event to Lake County, and she's also just an amazing artist and a creative, and I just love her. She's just amazing. So we got Shaquita Lanks in the building.
So much. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me. I'm really excited to be here.
I'm excited to have you. You're the bomb. I love you. You're the bomb. You're just the dope, amazing Black woman. You're just doing amazing stuff. So thank you for coming.
No, both of us are doing my thing.
Period.
Both of us.
Period. Okay. Period.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So I'm excited for one, commending you because you are bringing one of the biggest events I feel like Lake County has had in years, really. Next month for Juneteenth. Super excited about that. But before we get to that, I kind of want to talk a little bit about your role with, Greater Development Waukegan Coalition, and just everything that's entitled with that. Because some people in Lake County don't really know everything about it. So we want to hear, we got the first-hand pick now about everything with that.
Absolutely. So, yes, Greater Waukegan Development Coalition is an independent nonprofit organization. And they've been in business for over 10 years. And what they do is they foster economic growth in underserved communities. So, and they do that by way of helping small businesses, whether it's new business or whether you've been in business for 30 years and you either want to brush up on your skills. We provide classes like access to capital classes. If you're looking to gain your minority business certification so you can get in with these local government contracts, we help you with that as well. And then we provide mentorship for small business, for entrepreneurs. So they've been doing that for a number of years. And I'm really excited to be a part of what they're doing now, because now what they get to do is highlight those same businesses, because over the past decade, they have been hosting these events. And they've been doing the events. They've done Cinco de Mayo. They've done Blues on the Water in Waukegan. We're located right downtown Waukegan. So when they started doing those events, they were huge. And they would have 25 to 50,000 people come out and celebrate. And this was an opportunity to help highlight the small businesses in the Lake County area. So we get a chance to do Juneteenth this year, and I had to be a part of it.
Okay.
I had to be a part of it. So my role at GWDC is program manager of the community contracting project. The classes that I was just referring to, helping those small businesses gain access to government contracts. We just recently celebrated our second year of contractors who just went through an 8-week session. And it feels really good to see those businesses go from not having a capability statement to now looking to bid on government contracts. Wow. So that's the beauty in it, because it's like a pipeline from entrepreneurship to having and owning a small business to gaining contracts. And now we're even seeing businesses come in, restaurants that are wanting to come in and learn more about business so that they can go out and have an opportunity to be a part of events that we do.
Yes. I love that. That's amazing.
Yes.
Like, that's amazing. I didn't know that was everything that you guys did, but highlighting the minority businesses and really emphasizing the government contracts, I think that's so big. Like, a lot of businesses and people in general in Lake County, we don't really know the benefit of a government contract. Why does that matter? Basically. So with you and your programs, why did you feel like you needed to highlight that as one of the programs?
Well, because first and foremost, a lot of the times when our communities look to develop and build infrastructures, a lot of the times we hire outside of our communities. That doesn't help our economy. In fact, it hurts us, because after the contractors come and they are able to work on on contracts that are right there in our homes, and our own businesses don't get to work on them. They cut their checks. Where they go back home and cut their checks, and that's where the money goes back into their communities. So this is important for our small businesses, our minority businesses, even our entrepreneurs, to have that opportunity to be able to buy homes right here in our communities to help grow our economy. So that is one of the major reasons it was important for me personally, because my father, he was a contractor, as well. And so he was a laborer, and he is a retired laborer. And I saw a lot of the struggles that he went through in being able to get on a lot of these job sites as a Black man. And living right there in the heart of Waukegan, on the south side of Waukegan, and you're seeing all of these different construction sites where they're building right across the street from your own home, and you're not able to get on that job site because someone else out of the city or from another state is coming into your community to help build it. But where is your opportunity to do that? So yeah, that's why it's important for us to make sure that we uplift our small businesses.
Absolutely. I love that.
Yes, ma'am.
And kudos to your father for being, one of those laborers and just giving his time. That's impactful. I'm sure a lot of people.
Always got to shout out Brother Blake. Always got to shout him out. He does community. He does community work as well. He's been doing this for over 30-something years, and I've watched him not just be on the job sites, but also fight for others to be on the job sites too. And he's doing that right now. In fact, my 18-year-old just started, and now he has an opportunity to get into the business as well. So,
come on, generation. Come
right?
on, generation.
Right. So it's important for all of us to have those opportunities within our families and create that wealth that we want. So
I love that. Y'all, this is one of your leaders in Lake County. All of these business owners that are, coming in right now. This is somebody that everybody should know.
Thank you.
This is just this is good information. Yeah, this is good information because we do see like a cycle of businesses, Black businesses, minority businesses come and they don't last. And there's a lot of different factors that play into that. But I just love that you guys are showing them how to just amplify their business. This is how you can thrive wherever. I just love that.
Yeah. I think one of the biggest questions that I had when we first started this program, because I didn't know anything about it. All I knew was that we received a grant in order to put this program together. I wanted to really dig deep into, I know this organization isn't the first one who's attempted this. What have been the drawbacks in the past? Where can we help where it has been much of a struggle? And that was my biggest question. Where were the drawbacks in the past where people have attempted to help the minority businesses get the government contracts, and a lot of it was the lack of knowledge. And so that's where we created the Procurement Academy. And so it's an 8-week session, government contracting. We bring in, we partner with some big organizations who have done this work before, and that's what it's about. It's about partnering.
Yes.
And so what we did was we looked at where were some of the lack of knowledge that, we wanted to help people with. And it was like access to capital, bidding, learning how to bid and how to, be competitive in that market too.
That's like a lot of research.
Oh, yeah.
That went into that as well to make sure that it did go together perfectly.
We have to bring in subject matter experts because I sit in those classes too. I sit in the classes with my notes and my paper, and I'm learning right along with them. And I'm like, wow, this is a lot of work. I see why it's such a struggle for our businesses to really get in there and be competitive. So I'm proud of that. I'm proud of the work that we do.
Yes, absolutely. I'm proud of it too. I'm like, I want to come to a class now.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, I need to learn definitely more about government contracts, just to go in with what you said before. I feel like that's a big key we're missing out on because we don't know the research and we don't really know how to go about it. I just love that. I just think that's dope. So are there any qualifications for the businesses? Is anybody able to sign up for the class, or must you have certain things in order to qualify?
The first year we did have qualifications. You had to be a minority business, of course, and still this program is for minority businesses. But now we just kind of look over what it is that your goals are.
Okay.
And we try to do our best to navigate the struggles of all of those businesses that want to sign up and see how we can put the classes together to help them. Not so much feeding you information that you don't need, but figuring out what it is that these businesses need. And we do our best to try to open the opportunity up to everyone.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So people can just come down to the building. Should they call if they are interested?
Most definitely. You can either come down. We're at 13 North Genesee Street. Okay. Or you can email me at Shaquita at Greater Waukegan Development or greaterwaukegan.org, or you can reach out to our event coordinator and my program coordinator, Jessica, at greaterwaukegan.org, and she'll get you all the information that you need to sign up and register. We're looking to do another class in the fall.
Okay.
We usually do it in the spring, but this year I want to do 2 classes.
Yes.
So we've since doubled our participation since last year. So, yeah,
I'm signing up.
It's been such a ride. Such a ride. And shout out to Mr. Eddie Soto too. He has been working side by side with these businesses. So you don't just get the classes. You have an opportunity to sit and do one-on-ones with Mr. Eddie Soto, who has a wealth of knowledge to help these small businesses get from point A to point B and then even grow from there. So even if you have just started and you don't even have a business plan, it'll help you with that too.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Okay, period. Look. But no, definitely make sure that you guys do check that out and see is all the business owners, anybody that just wants more information too. Yes. I think this is something perfect. I'm definitely going to sign up because I need all the knowledge I can get. But I just think that's dope. I think that's dope. Now let's get to it. Let's get to the juice. No, I'm just kidding. So Juneteenth is coming up, okay? You have put this big extravaganza together, and I'm super excited to be a part of it for one. But I want to know, Shaquita, how did this come together?
So again, GWDC has been doing events over the past decade, and we've been doing it since 2015, 2016. And it really was to highlight in our small businesses, but also have an opportunity to help them to broaden their customer base, not just in the Lake County area. We want to bring people from all over to celebrate the culture and learn who we are here in Lake County and what it is that they're missing out on. So with Juneteenth, this was an opportunity to have our Black businesses highlighted and have them sign up to be vendors. Sign up as a vendor. This is going to be a really big event. We're doing this. It's going to be located in North Chicago at Falls Park, 1901 Falls Park Avenue, right there at the newly renovated beach.
Yes. Come on, Lake County.
So this is our very first Juneteenth event. And the beautiful part about it, it's a free event. So it's free to the public. We'll have 2 concerts, both Saturday and Sunday. You can get tickets for the concert. And the tickets right now are $20. Right now, they're $20. Okay. Starting June 3rd, those prices will go up. So make sure that you go on to JuneteenthLakeCounty.com to cop your tickets. Also, you can come down to 13 North Genesee and actually get physical tickets. So we have you hosting, of course, our main stage, which is going to be beautiful. I was just talking to someone today, and they were like, who you have working the main stage? Robin E. working the main stage, hosting and doing panel discussions and panel discussions to talk about, the African-American community, our history, our drawbacks as well, some of our struggles, bringing in speakers who have insight on what their challenges have been in the Black community. And talk about empowering us.
Yes.
So Juneteenth is not just a celebration, but we want to make sure that we're actually doing the work moving forward. Not just celebrating, not just having a big party, but understanding that there's still so much work to do.
Yes.
So, yes, June 14th, 15th, and 16th at Falls Park Avenue. We also got Big Drew hosting on Friday nights.
Okay.
He's gonna kick the Friday off. He's gonna kick the entire weekend off with the Big Drew experience, and you know how he does.
Oh yes, it's gonna be a vibe.
Come with it. Yes, we have. He's bringing in the band Step. Step's going to be there, yes. And DJ Ricky Bobby is playing that. He's doing his thing all weekend as well.
Yes.
Saturday, Drew is going to host on the concert stage the day that John B's going to be there, and Keelan Urban Soul is going to be on that stage as well. Yes. Then Sunday we got Kindred the Family Soul on Father's Day, and Barry the Platinum Fox will be hosting, and Miss Jonelle Glory will be opening up for Kindred the Family Soul. I'm so excited for her.
Yes, shout out to her. Congratulations to her on that.
Yes, absolutely. She's excited. I'm excited for her. This is going to be a really big event. It's a family-friendly event. Bring out your chairs. Make sure that, you let your elders know, too. Because a lot of times they're not on social media.
They're not.
They're not on social media, and so they miss the opportunity. If you don't talk to your elders and let them know, hey, let's go outside for Juneteenth and celebrate.
Yes.
They're not on Facebook. Right. They're not on Instagram. They don't know what's going on. And it's happening right up underneath their noses. And the first thing they say is, Ain't nobody told me nothing. So make sure you let your elders know about Juneteenth and let them know, hey, it's going to be a family-friendly event. We're going to have it. It's going to be a drama-free event.
Period. Emphasizing the drama-free. Absolutely. Yes. Emphasize. Because there will be security.
There will definitely be security. And on top of that, too, bring your children out. We'll have an entire kids zone dedicated to them. Pony rides, petting zoo, games, workshops, all kind of things. So it'll be something for everyone there. And of course, we're going to have our vendors. We have a fresh culture coming out. Yes, absolutely. We're going to have some authentic African food as well. We're going to have some jerk food. We're going to have some jerk chicken there. All kind of things. I really have to say that I'm proud of the vendors that we have so far. However, I just want to emphasize as well, it is not too late to sign up as a vendor, and the prices are fair. It's $300 for the entire weekend. So, and we have some nonprofits coming out too, who is going to be making sure that they're doing some outreach and letting the community know of the resources, right, that we have right here in our communities, because a lot of the times nonprofits, people don't know that we're there to help. So even like you didn't know about what GWDC does. And that's disheartening sometimes, because it's a reminder, though, of the work that we don't just sit in the building. We have to get out and let people know, hey, we have these resources available for you. So, yeah, it's important for us to continue to do these events so that people know that you have help in the community.
Yes, I love it. This is amazing. Okay,
it's gonna be a really good
event. A vibe. I'm excited. Another thing too that I love about this is that Juneteenth is the history of Juneteenth, I should say, and everything it stands for. A lot of younger generations know nothing about it.
Yeah,
it's like a lost part of our history that is no longer told or emphasized. So I love that this is a new way to kind of reintroduce it to the younger generation. Maybe you don't know what Juneteenth is, but you should know that this is a Black holiday. Yes. Let's start there. At least let's start there, and then from that point give you the knowledge so you can know. But I just love that part of it, reintroducing this holiday, not emphasizing so much on, July, 4th of July. Obviously, you guys can celebrate, but this is important. I mean, it's a big deal, so all of the glitz and glamour is well-deserved.
It's funny that you say that, because that has been a main concern of mine, not just making a 3-day festival where it's music and food and entertainment, but also making sure that it's a festival where it's what my dad calls it edutainment, education and entertainment at the same time, right? So the moment that you walk into the festival, you will have to walk through a history tent. And it serves as a reminder as to why you are there in the first place and why it's important for all Americans around the country to celebrate Juneteenth and what it means.
Yes.
And what it will do is the moment that you walk into the festival, in the entrance, you're going to walk through a tent that gives you a timeline about Juneteenth from the start of the Emancipation Proclamation right into when it became a federal holiday and how that came about, and that we had Black troops to help win that war. And it shows it'll just be a reminder of why you're there, and to teach your children as well, because that's the responsibility in Juneteenth. If you're going to celebrate it, make sure that the children are there and understand it so that it doesn't get lost in a commercialized event where, and I hate to say it, where it gets lost as just any other holiday where we got the day off and we can celebrate. No, teach your children what Juneteenth is about. And how it came about.
Yes.
And how, the Emancipation Proclamation was signed for slaves to become free, but there were still a lot of slaves for 2.5 years that didn't know that they were free. Teach them that as well, and help them to understand who they are and have them define for themselves what freedom is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And with the critical race theory going on still, and the banning of Black history books and the banning of Black history and conversations, again, this is another opportunity to learn and to preserve a piece of our history. Absolutely. Like I love it. I mean, when I got really into the nonprofit world, it was because when Jacob Blake happened, the shooting happened, and that did kind of reintroduce me to my history and why it's important for me to know these things and to always keep it with me. So for me, I am always excited for Juneteenth. Last year I was at Drew and them, they did everything for Juneteenth, and it was still an amazing experience. But the whole scene of Black people being free together is just a reminder of what we all went through to even have that freedom that we have right now. So it's important.
And what we continue to go through in our communities as well. It's no easy task taking on things like this. Shout out to Miss Sylvia England and everyone everyone that came before us and that's the reason why we even have the knowledge that we do in our generation as well, because of them. It's no easy task. And I thought that I knew what Juneteenth meant to me until I actually started doing and working on this project. Because now for me, it's about responsibility. It's not just about a celebration. It's not just saying, oh, we're commemorating, the abolishment of slavery in America. It's about responsibility.
Yes.
It is. Yes. And it's an ongoing thing, and we need to make sure that we continue to do the work too.
Absolutely. Y'all, we about to get a history lesson mid-interview. I hope y'all ready. No, I'm just kidding. But definitely make sure that you guys get your tickets or, get your vendor spots. 3 days. So 3 days. Like, y'all should go the whole time. You should go
Friday,
each day.
Saturday, Sunday, because every day it's going to be something different. Every day is going to be something different. We're going to make sure that we come with it, because like you said, this is going to stand to be one of the biggest Juneteenth celebrations that Lake County has seen. And boy, oh boy, it's a lot of work. So it was very important to make sure that we partner with our people, because we were just talking about that right before we got started, about how we create these silos. And for whatever reason, our people don't work together. But we ask for so much, and we're wanting so much to be acknowledged. But we forget that our sister and brothers right next door to you is trying to do the same thing. There's a lot of power in us working together. It's power in partnership. And so it was important for me to make sure that we get everyone involved that we could to make this a success and make it memorable. So, and I don't want to just stop here this year. I want to do it every year.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just make it bigger and bigger, and more facts and more pieces of our history being taught and included. Like, I'm just, again, commending you. I know you weren't the only person that put it together.
We have a team. We have a team. I always tell people, I always tell people, yes, this was something that GWDC has been doing over the years, but no one knows. It's just 3 of us doing this.
Really?
It's myself, our event coordinator, Ms. Jessica Zavala, also Tom Sinkpill, who has been behind all of the other events, Cinco de Mayo, Blues on the Water. And this year, he has been helping me in the background as well. And I don't know what I would do without those 2. I'm just going to be honest. I was just telling them that yesterday. Like, I don't know if I would have been able to do this. And they're constantly reminding me, hey, you know, we want to make sure that we do this. And I'm thinking to myself, like, wow, it is a lot that goes into putting an event together. So I'm humbled even by the experience.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've done parties, I've done hosting. You've seen when I did my EP release.
Yes.
That was overwhelming. And, you know, I only had to fill a room. And although I filled the room, now I got to fill a huge park.
Yes. The event game ain't no joke.
When I tell you I wake up at 3:00 in the morning, like I forgot this. I'm waking up. I cannot tell you how many times I've woken up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning from dreams about something I forgot.
So, you know what? Since I'm up, let me just go ahead and check some things. Since I'm up,
and I know my team. I know I get on their nerves because I'll come in the office sometimes like I had a dream this morning. We need to do this, and it's actually been working. So, to be honest with you, when I say it's just 3 of us working on it, that's a lie. I have my ancestors helping me.
Come on, ancestors.
I have to give all praises to the Most High because I didn't even know that I'd be doing this, but it's a work that needs to be done, obviously, because if I'm not supposed to be doing it, I wouldn't be doing it. We wouldn't be doing it.
Yes.
And I really have to shout out my spirit guides and my ancestors because they have been doing their thing. And that faith right there is the reason why I'm able to go through every day, even with the naysayers, because I thought they weren't going to come until after the event. We have some right now. And when I listen to it, I just sit back and be like, I've already seen it.
Yes.
I've seen it. It's going to be wonderful.
Yes.
I saw it already. And when you have that kind of faith, you can move differently.
Yes. Come on.
You move so much differently. And so I don't listen to the negative. I take heed and I receive feedback. But the negativity, I put it over here.
Come on.
You know? So I'm not worried about anything, to be honest with you. I want to make sure that we create a safe event. Like I said, is that responsibility to my people to make sure that we are creating a family-friendly event, but also something for the children to be able to learn.
Yes.
I remember when we used to go to these events in Foss Park, and we would have the African American celebrations, and I remember the Angel Drill team coming out and having Troy out there.
I remember how Afrofest used to be a big thing back in the day. Afrofest was like one of my favorite things to do in the summer in Lake County.
And what happened? I just want to recreate that feeling. I want to recreate that feeling for our children. I want to recreate it for our elders. So I'm really glad and I'm very humbled to be in the position to do that.
Yes.
So I hope that I'm every day I'm just hoping and praying that I'm receiving the knowledge and I'm receiving and being open to the feedback and making sure that I'm working with everyone because I don't know everything. I don't.
That's true, though.
I don't know everything.
At least you're honest enough to say that.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I ask questions. I just did a presentation yesterday for the Waukegan Township. And shout out to our sponsors as well. Shout out to Waukegan Township. Shout out to BCU. Shout out to even the American Meeting Place Casino as well.
Nice. Okay,
City
casino.
of Hope. Old National Bank.
Okay.
Old National Bank. Shout out to them. Shout out
Yes.
to North Chicago. Shout out to the Park District as well for giving us the opportunity to come into the park. And we've been knocking things down.
Like, so y'all break
this gotta go and this gotta go and we want this and I had Vince tell me we just never done anything this big.
You got Vince over there going through it. Shout out to Vince.
Yeah, shout out to Vince because I call him and I be like, oh, you picked up the phone. Some days I'm thinking Vince not gonna pick up the phone for me. He always picks up the phone with me. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So shout out to Foss Park because they definitely have come through for us. So like I said, I was just doing a presentation yesterday. And while we were doing the presentation, one of the commissioners on the board, he said, I have an idea. I said, yes. You know, we were talking about Mr. and Miss Juneteenth. And for whatever reason, this is such a great idea, right? To do Mr. and Miss Juneteenth, but no one's done it. And so I just want to put out there, make sure you are signing your children up for Mr. and Miss Juneteenth. Go on the website and see what those requirements are. Of course, we're not expecting anything ridiculous. Even if your kid have all B's this year, even if they had a C, make sure that you still sign them up and let us know what your child thinks about Juneteenth, because it's not just the essay. I remember when I was a kid, in order for me to be a part of things, I had to write essays. Now we're allowing you to do a video to talk about what Juneteenth means to you in order for you to become Mr. and Miss Juneteenth. So as for middle school and high school students, make sure you sign your children up.
I missed the cutoff, so I guess I can try to be Miss Juneteenth another time. But
next time.
Yeah. I was gonna.
My son asked me, Mom, can I be Mr. Juneteenth? I'm like, no. What?
I saw that. I said, oh.
Yep.
It's cool. But yeah, I definitely think that's super cool. And it just creates a sense of confidence too for your children. It helps them learn how to publicly speak, how to mingle, and how to just be in their own skin and really feel that, you know, and come into their own too. So I like that aspect about it too. I think that's dope.
And it gives them an opportunity to voice their opinions on what Juneteenth means to them. And, you know, show their stuff on stage as well. You know, our children nowadays,
they flashy.
But they're so creative.
They are.
They're so creative. I watch my children do things that I never thought that I could do. And they take it on so easily. It took a long time for me to be able to get the confidence that I watch my children have. It's like, okay. All right. Okay.
Yes.
You know, it makes my life easier. It definitely does.
Shout out to the kids. Shout out to the youth.
Absolutely.
The youth is definitely doing amazing things. And I'm happy we do have something like Miss June and Mr. Juneteenth to just, again, amplify the youth and everything that they're doing. So it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot going on for Juneteenth. It's an amazing event. All of it, I mean, she's just broken it down for y'all at this point. So y'all don't have no excuse. Everybody in the family, Lil Ray to Grandma Betty, all y'all can come together.
Absolutely. Yes.
All y'all can come together.
It's going to be something for everyone there. And it's a free event. And there'll be parking on site.
Ooh, y'all heard that?
And if you can't park on site, if it's too packed, we got shuttle buses to bring you to. Yes, absolutely.
Come on, shuttle buses. All the bases are covered.
All the bases are covered.
Yes.
I think.
Okay. She's still getting it.
I'm still having dreams.
It's working itself out. It's working itself out.
It definitely is. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. Again, I'm just excited for that. I'm excited to MC and just see the community come out together. So make sure you guys are following the GWC page.
So if you want to purchase tickets, if you are looking to become a vendor, or even if you want to volunteer, you go on to JuneteenthLakeCounty.com, and everything is just 2 clicks away for you to be able to either sign your children up for Juneteenth, to become a vendor. We still are looking for, there's 2 spots 2 or 3 spots left for food trucks as well. The park is going to be beautiful. We set it up really nice. We've spent a lot of time on this. We've been working on this since last year. So this is something that we've been waiting to bring to Lake County, and something that's coming into fruition, and I'm very proud to be a part of it, even myself, and I'm really proud to have you a part of it as well. I knew I was going to have you.
Thank you. I'm happy.
Yes, because you've been doing your thing as well, and I'm very, very proud of you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I be trying to make it out here.
Not trying, girl. You're doing
I be
it.
trying to just make it.
You're doing it. I love your drive and your commitment. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're doing such a beautiful job.
Thank you. That made my day. I'm honored. You know, like I said, this is a big just responsibility for me, and it's an honor to be able to do this for my community and my city. I love Lake County. Lake County raised me. This is where all of that strength and determination and confidence came in. I'm a Waukegan, you know,
a Waukeganite.
A Keeganite, you know, Bulldog Nation. But no, this is just like a, you know, full circle moment. So I'm just excited as well to just be a part of it. I just think it's super cool. This is just super cool. So before we go, y'all, because Shaquita, she got her professional, you know, she doing her professional moment right now, and I love that. But she is a true creative. I met her really in her artistry element, and it's just like embedded in my brain still to this day. Anytime I listen to your music or see performances, I mean, you're just super, super cool. So I don't know if a lot of people know, but you're you know, you're a rapper, you're an actress, you're a performer. I mean, you do poetry. I mean, you do it all, Shaquita.
I teach acting.
You do it all.
That's why sometimes I sit in my office and I'll be like, what am I doing? This is not what I went to school for, but shout out to the people who are actually doing things in the realm of what they went to school for. Because sometimes I sit in meetings and I'm like, I went to Columbia College for theater. What are we talking about?
No, that's interesting though. That's like definitely a shift.
Oh yes, shift. But it's helped me though.
Yeah.
It's helped me. It's helped me to be able to do presentations. I teach improv, so I know improv, and trust me, it's a lot of improvisation that goes on in my realm of work right now. But I'm still proud of it. But the cool thing about it is that you get a chance, like you said, that full circle. You have an opportunity to use what it is that you've learned, even if it's not something that you went to school for. Yeah. It all helps because you're being guided. If you allow yourself to be guided, you know, you get a chance to look at, okay, I see why I had that experience because now I get to create an experience for someone else. Now I get to create opportunities for other people. And I used to always say, if I don't get a chance to do this, I want to help somebody else do it. And that's why I don't like when people say, don't listen to people who didn't. Yes, sometimes you should listen to people who didn't make it there, who hasn't had a chance to, because they can tell you where they went wrong. Yes. They can tell you from a different perspective on how their journey took them this way, but how your journey could take you, you know, and if you really are open to it. Yes. So, yes. I'm, like I said, I'm excited to work with people and provide them with the opportunity. And the cool part about it, I have a lot of people coming to me like, you're not performing? You're not performing for
mean, that is a valid question.
Girl, I'm going to be riding around in them golf carts, making sure
everything's good.
Yeah, making sure that ain't nothing falling apart. So the cool thing about it, though, is I won't be performing those days, but just the way the Most High works, I get a chance to provide other people opportunities to do that. And then somehow, some way, someone called me out of the blue from Chicago University and asked me to perform for Juneteenth 2 days before my event. So I will be performing for Juneteenth, just not this event. I'll be able to perform at the University of Chicago.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it is.
Congratulations.
It is. Thank you. I have not made that announcement, and I just thought about it when you said full circle. And you think about those things, you don't lose opportunities. When you open yourself up, you get a chance to see how the Most High is moving in your life.
Mm.
And it might not look like what everyone else is doing, but it looks like your journey, and you have to be proud of that. Yeah.
I love that, Shaquita. You just so humble. You just such a humble person, but you're honest. You're honest about your experiences and your lessons, and I just love that. But you give me hope with everything. I feel like when I talk to you, it's just kind of like, okay, maybe I could. You're right. It's a possibility, even if it doesn't work. I should try. But I just love that about you. You're just optimistic.
Even when things don't work, he always remain open. Always remain open for new opportunities.
I love that. Now, can people come see you on Juneteenth at Chicago University, or is that like a private
I will make
event?
sure that I put those details on my page. I will be performing on the 12th. And so I'll make sure that I let everyone know now that I'm told.
Exclusives come out on Aspire. I don't know what it is. It's the purple. I don't know.
It's the purple. Maybe it is.
It's the purple. It's very calming. But no, that's exciting. I'm excited. I definitely going to try to come to see you. You're you're amazing on stage. I had the pleasure of co-hosting with your brother, your EP party a few years back, and it was an experience, y'all. When I tell y'all she puts on a show, I'm talking about she came from the ceiling. She did a whole entrance, okay? She was up on the balcony, she came down, she had the mask on, I think you had an outfit change it was a moment, it was an experience. And it wasn't just like, okay, we're gonna just listen to your music. Like, no,
that's part of my theatrical background.
But I love it. I love that though. That made it an experience. We sang happy birthday to your mother. Yes. It was just a vibe. So I am excited for that other side of you. I know you're on your mission right now, which is beautiful, but you're an amazing creator. So
thank you.
I'm just excited to get the next EP. I don't know when that will be. But,
I'm working on something. Okay. I'm actually back in the studio.
Yes.
I don't know how big it's going to be again. I'm being guided.
Okay.
I'm being guided. This right now, Juneteenth, I want to say creating this with my team is just about as big as taking on I won't even say with the EP because I was real intimidated about creating that too. Yeah, I was, because I'm one of those people. I like doing things on stage. I like live experiences. The studio wasn't really for me, and that was intimidating as well. Learning the lingo, learning production, and working with the producers. That was like I don't know about all it, but it was a learning curve. So it was. It's something that I do want to do again. I want to take another stab at it because I don't quit. So yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm here. So whenever you want to run it back.
And you and my brother was such a dynamic
I love him.
duo. Y'all did such a good job.
It was fun.
Y'all did such a good job. It made my job easier because I was really, really nervous that
Were
day.
you?
Yeah, I'm always
for you. Everybody was anxious for you to come. I was like, okay,
that was beautiful.
That was
a beautiful experience. I do want to create something like that, but again, I want to create something like that with other artists in our community. It's a big year for partnerships. It is. So I feel that.
Okay, y'all be on the lookout now. When Shaquita Monique inbox y'all, you might want to answer that inbox. Okay, you might want to make sure that you answer that and respond accordingly because she don't play.
No. And I'm big on communication. I love talking to people and recreating things. There's nothing under the sun that ain't already been done. We just want to recreate.
Yes.
Innovative.
I love that. Well, I'll be looking forward to more music and just anything else that you're a part of. I just think, I said, I think that you're super dope.
Yes.
So again, I want to thank you for coming on Aspire to Aspire, Shaquita, just telling us about Juneteenth and everything that you're a part of and telling us this major business resource. Like, I hope anybody that had a question about what they do, now you know. She broke it down to as far as the programs and how you can come and just get answers and ask questions. So don't be afraid to get the knowledge. Don't be ashamed if you don't know. A lot of us don't know. Yeah. So to have a resource like that with people so open to help you and teach you, I mean, what more can you ask for?
We're right there at 13 North Genesee Street in Waukegan. So please feel free to walk in and sign up, whether you are wanting to Whether you're an entrepreneur or a small business looking to gain access to a government contract, we can help you with that. And even if you want to just be a part of our future events, walk in and say, hey, how can I sign up? We'd love to have you.
Yes.
And I will see you guys at Juneteenth.
Juneteenth, baby.
15th, and 16th. We will see you guys there.
We are outside, okay? I'm going to be dropping another commercial as well promoting Juneteenth. Just come out, y'all, okay? Come out, have a good time, have some drama-free fun this summer and hopefully forever after this point, but drama-free.
Absolutely.
So thank you guys, as always, for tuning in to Lake County Media Group. Make sure you guys subscribe to us on YouTube and all of our media pages. As always, keep thriving. Yay! That was good.
Yes, that was fun.